Hello, students of grade 9. I hope you are doing well even today. My advice for you is to not forget to wash your hand and to use the hand gel sanitizer to disinfect them and to stay at home because you are safe. Okay, today we are going to proceed with another session of consultation classes. And the topic is very interesting because we are going to deal with quantifiers. We are going to talk about the quantity. We are going to use how many and how much in the sentences, but you have to be very careful. To express how much food we have or need, we use certain words called quantifiers. But there are some differences when using countable or uncountable nouns. Let's learn how to express quantity with these words. Okay, when we want to express a large quantity, we use the question how much and how many. For countable nouns, we have to use how many. How many apples are there? There are a lot of or lots of apples. So in this case, to express the large quantity or the large amounts, we use the word a lot of or lots of, which is equal with a large quantity. The same word a lot of and lots of is used even for the uncountables noun, but be careful when you ask the question for uncountable nouns. In this case, you are not going to use how many, but you are going to use how much. How much meat is there? There is a lot of or lot of meat. So the difference is that how many is for countable nouns and how much is for uncountable nouns. But be careful. Another way to distinguish that the nouns are countable and uncountable is because of the verb. The verb with countable nouns has got a plural, while the verb in the used with uncountable nouns is in singular. So a lot of and lots of is used in affirmative sentences. To express smaller amounts, we are going to use some, a few for the countable nouns. So how many carrots are there? This is a question to ask about the quantity in the case of countable nouns, and the reply is with some and a few. There are some carrots or there are a few carrots. Okay, let's ask the question about the uncountables noun. So the question will be like this. How much cheese is there? And the reply might be like this. There is some cheese or there is a little cheese. So some, a few, and a little have a positive meaning. So some, a few, or some, a little means enough. Another way to express the quantity, but a small quantity even in this case. How many carrots are there? We want to say that there aren't a lot of, but there are. How many carrots are there? There aren't many carrots. How much cheese is there? There isn't much cheese. So, to express a small quantity, we use not many, not much, which have a negative meaning. So in this slide, there is a display of the quantifiers with positive meaning and negative meaning. So in the first example, we have the quantifier used for the countable noun some, which is equal with a few, which means enough, and has got a positive meaning, while not many is equal with few, has got a negative meaning, which means not enough. For the uncountable nouns with positive meaning, we use some and a little to express enough quantity. And for the negative meaning, we use not much and little to express not. To express or to refer to a single amount. Let's have an example with countable nouns and uncountable nouns. How many hot dogs are there? There is only a hot dog, or you can say there is only one hot dog. To express a single amount for the uncountable nouns. How much milk is there? There is a milk, or there is one milk. This example is incorrect because you cannot use a, an, one, or two for the uncountable nouns. We or you have to use a partitive, a container. There is a glass of milk. When we want to say or to refer that there is no amount, we use any, which is used with negative. It is used in negative sentences, or no. How many donuts are there? There aren't any donuts. So in this case, we express no amounts with not any. How much bread is there? There isn't any bread. This not any, which is used in negative sentences, express no amount, but you have another quantifier to express no amount, and this is no, but be careful. You have to use no in positive sentences without not. The difference between some and any. Some is used with countable nouns, the plural form, and it is used with affirmative sentences. There are some eggs in the fridge, but it is used even with question. Do you want some eggs? And it referred to offers or request. But you can use it in question where the expected answer is yes. Did you buy some eggs? We use any for countable nouns, but in negative sentences. There aren't any eggs in the fridge, but even in question. Have you got any eggs? For question when the answer can be yes or no. Some and any with uncountable nouns. Some is used with uncountable nouns in affirmative and questions. There is some milk in the fridge, or would you like some orange juice? Any as well is used with uncountable nouns in both sentences, negatives and question. There isn't any orange juice in the fridge. Is there any milk in the bottle? So guys, we have ended our lesson for today. We are going to have another lesson tomorrow at the same hour at 11:30, but in the last slide for this lesson, you are going to practice the quantifier. So if you have anything unclear, you can text me. Bye.